Hello, hello. Hey there, hey there. I'm Josh Ellis, editor-in-chief of Success Magazine, and welcome Between the Lines. Welcome to Between the Lines, where we take you inside the pages of success. I'm joined today once again by Cecilia Meis. She writes the how-to section in every issue of the magazine. For the September-October issue, which is available everywhere now, it's how to spot a business opportunity. For a lot of would-be entrepreneurs, this is the thing that holds them up, Cece.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things that you think you have to have this $1 million idea. And so you're trying to think about these ways to reinvent the wheel when there are opportunities all around us every day. And it's the same kind of idea of priming yourself to see what opportunities are available in your everyday life, rather than trying to say, I'm creating something no one has ever done before.
Right. There's a school of thought that it's way riskier to try and start a new business concept. Like, you should just replicate somebody else's idea. If you want to be an entrepreneur, especially a first timer, like just do something that works. There's no point in reinventing the wheel, as you say. And so you had some great sources, people here that you talked to. I'm especially fascinated by the case study of David Snell. So he's a serial entrepreneur. These things have nothing to do with one another, right? So he's a caterer of crawfish. For anybody, if you're not from the South, crawfish, crayfish, whatever you want to call them, the little lobsters that are in creek beds, they're delicious.
They're awesome. Yeah.
Okay, starflight.com, which is he gives like airplane tours of DFW, Dallas Fort Worth, and then he also does custom wood floors for people. So these businesses have nothing in common, right? There's no obvious jump from one to the other, but he's just an entrepreneur and he sees opportunities to where he can make money on his own.
Yeah, David was super fascinating to talk to. I think what struck me the most is he said, I just looked for things that were problems in my own life and thought I could solve this. I could make this easier for the consumer. So, he originally went to pilot school. He thought he was going to be a pilot for the rest of his life, decided he didn't really want to do that full time. And then he decided to get his floors redone. And he didn't like the process of how that went out. He's like, I could do this better. I could find the vendors who do that, make this process easier on the consumer. I could find higher quality product, et cetera, et cetera. And so he's just looking around and seeing ways that he can improve things that matter to him. And it turned into huge, lucrative opportunities.
In this issue, your article, How To, falls under the entrepreneurship chapter of the magazine. And I'm as we conduct this interview right now, I'm working forward on a future column from our entrepreneurship editor, Rory Vaden. And it's about niching down in your business so small to the point that the target customer is just a previous version of you. And so, like, I think this is the definition of entrepreneurship, is recognizing a problem that you have and creating the solution for it. And that's what he did. That's what so many people who have gone on to work for themselves have done. Even you and me, like you at one point were a full-time freelancer, and like as an editor, we work with freelance writers, right? Some of them turn in their stuff late. Some of them have a ton of errors in their stories. Like you just, like, this is the embodiment of entrepreneurship, is just to do something better that you recognize as a problem.
Yeah, specifically to me, my problem when I decided to go full-time freelance is I wanted to travel the world. I wanted to experience new things. And the typical 9-to-5 office job just didn't fit my life anymore. And so I just made it happen. I found a problem in my life and I found a solution to it. I now sometimes help some other people who are wanting to take that same step into the digital nomad realm as they've talked about. And that's now become a growing, huge, lucrative opportunity for a lot of people. And it just starts with someone saying, I want something different. This is a problem I see in my life, and I think I have a solution that could work.
And it's not like you're the only person who helps out digital nomads. There's dozens, hundreds maybe of them online.
Yeah.
But you bring your unique perspective and spin and style to it. and that's what differentiates you from other businesses. And so I think that there's a lesson here for anybody in any kind of field of interest, whatever it might be, that you can be an entrepreneur. It's a lot easier than you may think. You don't have to be the first one to come up with an idea. So great great ideas and perspectives in this piece. You've got a 9-step process to ways to find a hole in the market, which we're all sort of seeking. And usually, as we used to say when we talked about the U economy frequently, like there's a spot in the U economy that is shaped just like you in the puzzle, just waiting for you to fill it. So keep that in mind if you're a hope, entrepreneur-curious, right?
I like that.
Cece, as you mentioned, you are a digital nomad. Where are you joining us from today?
I am in Frankfurt, Germany. Landed here last night. We'll probably be roaming around Germany for a couple months. So.
All right. So something that a lot of people can look up to and wish they were in your shoes. How many sausages have you eaten so far?
Just 2 today.
Okay. Good. All right. Well, everybody check out the how-to. This one is more on topic than ever before. We all wish we could be more entrepreneurial, even if we already have our own business. We all want to be able to find the problems and solve them ourselves. So check it out in this issue. Cece, I will let you get back to the sauerkraut and sausages. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks, Josh.
And we'll see all of you next time for another edition of Between the Lines. So long, everybody.